Welcome to the Iron Horse Route, home of the Denver Rio Grand Western. This is Brian. I'm glad you're here, and if you're not already a subscriber, I want to encourage you to subscribe, because when you're a subscriber here, you get access to a lot of great model railroad video uploads. And so now that you're subscribed, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video upload, which is coming up right now.
Hey there. If you're with me, please say hello. Let me know if you got audio. If you're watching on replay, welcome to Filmer Friday. Hey, Plumber, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Are you able to hear me? Hey, Norman, how you doing, man? Can you hear me? Oh, great. Thank you. Appreciate it. How y'all tonight? All y'all. What y'all got going on? Steven in the house. Hey, CSXGEET44AC. Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Welcome. So, Norman, I'm ready for you to add another tip. You know, you added to the shorts suggestions. You did the multi-view, and man, I'm loving that. It takes a little more time to shoot, but it's more than worth it. And so you said you had more ideas, so I'm looking forward to hearing some and implementing them. The Oh, I gotta turn that light off back there. I was getting the train ready. Sorry about that. I was getting the train ready because I'm going to shoot a short in a little bit. Um, I'm doing it like right here. I actually think I can probably pick that camera up on that arm and shoot down a little bit better. Yeah, Norman, I think so. Particularly the more recent ones. Um, I got 1,300 views today um, in an hour. It kind of died after that, but and I got several subs, and that's the thing. Those those multi views are bringing in the bacon. You know, views are cool and all, but you know, I mean, views are cool. I like to get a lot of views, but when you get um, when you're getting a sub for every couple hundred views, um, that's a good deal. Um, so, um, no, I don't. Um, okay, Norman. Um, I the plumber. I'll tell you. I've even had friends like kind of watching as well, pretty close, and we cannot find any rhyme or reason to it. Um, if I put tags in there, um, what I am finding is that I get less views, but I get a more pure audience. So, say I might get 800, 900 views without tags, where I get 350 or 400 with tags. Um, Sometimes that 350 or 400 are converting more subs than the 800 views, and it's because I think it's a better audience. But I don't think, I think like the more I use tags, if this makes any sense, the less chance I have of going any kind of viral, because I think I focus it. Um, every time I add an additional tag, it's like I'm focusing um, more and more. So again, I'm getting more of a quality audience that probably is more likely to subscribe and is certainly more likely to watch a long form content video. So I do tag sometimes and other times I don't, to answer your question. And also a little bit of it is laziness, because see, it's real easy to do a YouTube short that doesn't have a thumbnail, doesn't have tags, and just has a good clean title, and you can still get good views on that, and you're doing very little work, you know. Um, and one of the things that I am trying to do is be consistent. I'm trying to, and I might change it from this. I might go to like every 7 hours, but like I'm uploading every 5 hours. I'm uploading a short, and I'm trying to like change the. I'm trying not to go model railroad, model railroad, model railroad, model railroad, 3D, 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 airbrush. Trying to kind of stagger them a little bit, where I don't have so many back to back. Sometimes that's harder than others, though. Um, hey, JD, good to see you, man. Um, Sometimes it's kind of hard to do that though, because um, there's only so much you can paint at one time, and there's only so much you can print at one time and film of it, and so I just try to switch it up. But yeah, I am, and it's kind of work. I'll be honest with you. Um, when you're doing it like that, and you're really trying to stick to a schedule, um, it's kind of work, because you gotta. I actually have a job, and so I can't fool with it there. And so many times I'm scheduling, um, you know, through sleep and work. So many times I'm doing like four at a time or three at a time, and that can get. I mean that gets. It's just like anything else. It's a little bit of work for the payoff. And so I've kind of been finding that I don't think my voiceovers help much. And so if they're not working, then I'd rather not do it. So I'm just trying to keep the subs coming in, and then I'm trying to figure out a. Would love some ideas if any of y'all have any. Um, y'all are going to. Y'all are probably going to think I'm crazy, but Heath was right about something. Um, Heath suggested that what I need to do for my watch time is that I need to get a high value live stream, and meaning a live stream that a lot of people come to, and a lot of people stay at, and a lot of people interact with, and lasts a while, and that kind of thing. And so, any kind of ideas that y'all might have um, for what type of live stream that might be, uh, I'm kind of trying to. I mean, I think he's right. I could get a lot of great watch time if I could get, 40 or 50 people in a stream for a couple hours. I could really do that. I could really get a lot of watch time that way. And then, hey, Sean's Pennywise in Miser Railroad. Good to see you, bud. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for stopping in, man. Good to see you. And that's JD is Grandpa Rails. We got CSXGE over there. Steven is Wigwag. The plumber is here. And we got the one and only Norman Rowe is in the house as well. I think that's everybody. Hey, Joe Rader, good to see you, man. How you doing? So we've just been discussing. Um, well, we just started discussing ideas for a high-value live stream. Now, one thing that I am going to be doing that should bring in a little watch time is on the 23rd of December. I am going to be having a giveaway contest giveaway. You know, one of those deals like Sparky and Vinny do. It's going to be like a warm up for their Christmas thing, and it's going to be a um, like a pre-Christmas contest giveaway and my 1,000 subscriber contest giveaway as well. And so, with it being on the 23rd, and there being a giveaway and stuff, that one should do pretty well. We should get some people in there, and we should keep some people in there, and we should have some fun. We should have a lot of engagement because we'll be doing that Sparky thing, maybe some. And unless y'all just hate that, I'll have to get feedback on that too. But I figure that I'll probably get some good watch time from that too. I I, I, I think I'm stuttering, but I believe that I'm getting. Hey, School Kill John. Um, I believe I'm picking up about 10 or 15 watch hours a day. And so what that means is that's 10 or 15 on top of what I got the previous year. So because you're going to lose that much. So if I got, 8 on this day last year, then I got to get 28 to get 20, if y'all see what I mean. So I'm coming up. But JD, you take it easy, buddy. Thank you for coming. You have a good night. So the watch time is coming up, and I'm happy with that. Just keep it going. I've got one, and I'm not gonna get crazy with it. I've got one other email that account that I use that I watch some stuff on. I set it and forget it on sometimes. Hey Kyle, what's going on? How you doing, man? Let's drink. See what all this is about. So anyway, um, I don't know, Sean. I was actually talking to John about that. Schuylkill River John. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. Um, he just came in. He and I were talking about that the other day. I do believe that occasionally I have some people that come over from there, and you know, like I said, what I'm trying to do is I do a lot of shorts on this channel, and I'm trying to uh, get back into doing just as many long forms as I was doing before as well. That's kind of hard, and so what it basically it's a lot of work to do shorts if you're going to be consistent with them. But I need to get some. I really, really, really need to get some long form videos going that people are interested in. Some evergreen type stuff, like my Kata Loco disassembly video that kind of gets a few views a week. I need some stuff like that. And I just don't have a lot of those kind of things that I know how to do, or know how to do that well. Hey, Dundas Junction Model Railroad, James. Good to see you, bud. So what I'm trying to do is think of some good ideas for live streams. And John, I was telling him about Heath's suggestion, and Heath actually being right for once about the high value live streams. I don't know if you had made it in by that time I was talking about that or not, but I wonder, am I starting to buffer and stuff at all? I'm not getting an unstable message from StreamYard, but it kind of starting to look a little funny on my end. Y'all let me know if it starts to mess up. What kind of work is that, Dundas? Thank you, John. What you got going on? Thank you, Kyle. One of the things I was thinking about doing is I got my train. Oh, I got to make sure I was doing this when we started. Um, one of my cars. Uh-oh. One of my cars is acting funny, so I was checking the wheels. I do see one thing. I got two different size metal wheels, not size, two different brand metal wheels on this thing, and I didn't hardly ever do that. I must have been desperate. I'm very short on metal wheels. I need some. Let's see if I can tilt this up a little. Get back here. So, Sean, anyway, to go back to your question, I think a few here and there. Um, but I try to change it up a little bit. Particularly, the music is different because um, I I know that my demographic on YouTube is significantly over. Let's see if we can. How we gonna do this? So I'm gonna do a Norman style short, and what I want to do. Who, me? Have I been rail fanning lately? The answer is the only time I do it is when I actually run into a train in the car. I don't have a we don't have a whole lot of places to do it here, or I don't know of a whole lot of them. I wouldn't mind doing it a little more, but we are Amtrak is reopening and it's coming through here, and that's just about to get started. So I'm looking forward to that because we should see more stuff. Let's see what we got. Frank, is Vinny not going live? Yeah, we have. I have Kansas City Southern that I see in my regard to work, and how you type video and in scale is good. Changing couplers, loco maintenance, difficult track work, things like that. They work. The update, Kyle, is they are going to come now. I mean, they were already supposed to be here, but then there got wrenches got thrown in the works because there were some places in Mobile that were upset that their something was going to change with their service or something. And hey, Chasco, how you doing? So there's John too. Hey, let's see. I don't have as difficult of a place to do a short this time, but I figured I can play around and shoot a few shots. But what I got to do is, um, because this grade's pretty extreme, where I'm filming here, basically, I can't get it down here and back. Once I get it down here, it's really hard for me to back the train back up under Denver's Union Station and then back up the 7% grade. I'm sure you can understand that. So, uh, yeah, Kyle, I want to say like it had something to do with the docks or another transportation situation in Mobile was not happy because it was affecting their stuff somehow. And so they were like, they brought up a lawsuit and it held things up. But my understanding is all that got fixed or something. Because what I'm wanting to do is, um, I'm wanting to take, yes, my phone's available for filming, Norman. Um, I'm wanting to take AJ from here because I'll be able to do that. There's going to be a stop here in Gulfport. I'll be able to take AJ from here to New Orleans, and I'll be within 4 miles of the zoo. And we can take a taxi to the zoo, go to the zoo for the day, and then ride the train back. And that'll be a cool day for us one day. And so I've been looking forward to doing that since they announced that they were coming. And they were supposed to be here doing that already a year ago almost. I think it's about that long. So this little deal right here, right, is set up for filming regular, right? And so, landscape, like we always film. And it doesn't have another thing on it like this one. See, this one here is set up to do portrait right now, but it also has a screw on the other side, so it'll do landscape, both of them. All right. So I had been thinking for the longest time that this one wasn't, really because it didn't have another screw in and it only did portrait. I had never been able to use it for shorts at all. But then I kind of figured out what should have been a whole lot easier to figure out than it took me. But they've got these little indentions over here on the side. And so I can actually bring this all the way down to 90 and then I can film portrait with it. And it's actually really kind of cool because of the fact that it comes off to the side for the track side shots, right? So instead of it being up here in portrait, it's down here on the side. So I can do like this and I can really get down by the track. Yeah, I will too, John. But I think she certainly will. She's never been on a train, and I hadn't been on many, and I don't remember much of them, if any. Uh, this tripod can get pretty low. What limits me, Norman, is the length of the phone. Because the camera's up here. Now, one thing that I discovered though is I think I can shoot this way. And then in the editing section of my photos gallery, I think I can flip it. I'm not 100%, but I might try that now. I thought about that the other day that I could do that. I always have been filming like this at the track. And the reason why is I didn't know that I could spin it, the video, once it was shot. And the thing is, if you like shoot it directly in YouTube, it won't, you can't flip it. But I don't shoot directly in YouTube anymore. I've stopped doing that. It's too hard because when with me trying to work the train and the cameras, um, I can't press go on the YouTube one that goes for 15 seconds and then turns off. I need to be able to press play, walk across the shed, turn the train on, walk back, that kind of thing. So I've had pretty much stopped shooting them straight in YouTube. see. So what I'm thinking on this one is I can really get pretty trackside here. This one's not hard at all. I just need to find the best spot. One of the things though is this would look better on the outside if I filmed it from over here, I think. Hey, Stormy Sky, how you doing? Good to see you, man. So, see, this would look a lot better, like right here. So I think I'm gonna probably do it with my hand because see, the train comes right at the camera and then darts off. Here, on the other side over here. The train is going away from it at the closest part. It's turned away. Here, it's coming. It's coming straight at it, and that's a really cool look. That video did really well today. That I had kind of like this, and see, I can lean it up against the side there and get some stability. So now I just need to hope that we don't derail like we always do when we're live doing this. And if I do, I'll just stop and sit down and chat with y'all. I don't mind. It ain't a big deal. Here we come. No derailing. No derailing. Come on. Got it. Woohoo! Hey, Mystic, how you doing, man? Filling your screen as an image, getting as close to the loco as you can, still staying in focus. Um, let's see. So, Norman, are you kind of talking about me kind of going with the loco moving, like me moving too? Or are you talking about like when it comes past, be as close as possible to it? Yeah, 3 5 second shots is cool. I've been doing two shots, 1 7 and 1 8 second. Okay, on a tripod as the loco goes by, just to get as close as possible. You're suggesting and to keep focus. Yeah, one thing I can do is if I can get back to the camera in time, I can touch the screen and I can autofocus um, on the area that I want because it's gonna kind of focus by itself, and sometimes I can change it, and it doesn't look poor when I do that either. So what I got to do is I got to let her go around and up and turn around, and then I'm probably gonna do. Um, that one got pretty close there, Norman. Um, see if I can just come. That's pretty close. Now, when it comes back around, though, for me to get the other angle, um, oh, I think I got a little ledge here I can put it on. You see, I've never done these shots before, so kind of cool. Well, I thought I had a ledge. I really don't. Kind of do. It's kind of hard to shoot this when it's going away from you, though. When it's coming at me, I can do a whole lot. I can seem to get a whole lot closer for some reason. Oh, Norman. That's a really good idea. Wow. Uh-oh. Maybe I did right. No, maybe I did. Oh, I just thought I did. That's a real good idea. So, like, I just had one from here, and then you're talking about, like, one from here and one from here, kind of. Like, one from here, one from there, and one from trackside. Is that what you're saying? Well, I can't get any closer than that, I don't think, unless I flip the camera over, Norman, which I'll try to do. Let's try to flip the camera over and see what happens. Mm-hmm. That's the wrong side. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Let's see. Right. You know, if I can do this, and if I can flip it, then that'd be good. Hey, Dwight, how you doing, man? Let's try that. Now, can I flip it? Oh, wait. The iPhone flipped it for me. How cool is that? Um, Possibly, Norman. I was pretty low there. Let's see. Because the camera was down. Let me show you. What happened? I don't know what happened, but sorry for your loss, Dwight. Oh, sister-in-law's funeral. Yeah, I think that one's pretty cool too. Let's see. Oop, why do you stop? I'm asking Santa Claus for a loco. Oh, the locomotive that I was trying to tell y'all about the other night is it the NW2 E? Hold on. TNRGW locomotive roster 1950 here. Wait, it's diesel. The NW2 EMD NW2 switcher. That is the one that Kato has that was run on my line, used on my line in my time period. Other than that, that I can run. Because hey Jim, good to see you, man. I can run because I can't run the PAs because it is 6 axle. So I got the F7 A and B. Oh, I could do the F3, but it's the same thing, I think. And then I got that, whatever that is, I just said. It's a switcher and it's the EMD NW2. It was 1941 to 1968, and Kato does sell it. So what I'm hoping for is I hope Santa's real good to me and I get me one of them and some F7s. It's good to see you, Jim T. Good to see you. All right. So I guess Norman, you want me to try to get closer one more time? We will. Let's see. I can do this, but it's that one was super close, Norman. Thank you, Jim. I got to show you this one. Oop, oop, oop. Stop. Pause. Dang it. Oop. Uh-oh. I just heard something. That didn't sound good. Now, I think the only way I could get closer to it is if I let it come under the camera, which I'm going to try next, or if I picked it up, Norman. Oh, but to the side. Okay. We will try that. That's a good shot right there, though. It's kind of, that's a cool shot, though. It was just so close you can't hardly see, but that's good. It was like that one right there was basically like, let's see if I can show it. That one was super close. Hey, Mom and Son Train Rail fans, Tammy, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Glad you're here. So the beautiful thing is, Dave BNSFN scale, how you doing? The beautiful thing is, Norman, is I don't have to have anything. I'm not scheduled to have anything out uh, for a couple. Well, till 9. And sometimes I fudge on that a little and take longer. I was thinking about going 7, doing every 7 hours, because that way it wouldn't be the same times every day. See, if you do 6, you're going to end up stacking the same time a lot. If you do intervals of 6 hours, or 8 hours, of course, or 4, or 2, or 3 for that matter. So 5 is where I landed because of it changing my time all the time. All right, here we go. Uh oh. Uh oh. If there'd have been a hobo on the top, I'd have knocked him off. Yes, yeah, you fully got that for me. I changed and have just been trying to get close ups. But yeah, you not only did you explain that, but that's a just a great idea to break up any monotony from a particular scene, maybe that I've been in a bunch. That'll change that up quick. It was a really good idea. So what I'm actually going to do is get a little bit of a further away shot this time, and because I've got some real close ones, and I could do a 5 second, 5 second, 5 second, you know. But that's a good idea. It's hard when you're I kind of sometimes I feel like I've done for ideas, but man, as soon as I talk to y'all, I get them. Y'all are valuable. I don't think I ever. Y'all saw a bunch of fiascos with this, but this ended up getting done and done correctly. Did a video on that, and this is a Z scale copy of the watermelon. And oh, I bet it is, Norman, on a TV. I didn't think about that. But I'm getting ready to paint this for content and fun, and I have no idea how I'm going to do that with an airbrush. Um, because it's not in pieces, so I can't paint everything like I normally would. I'm going to have to really get creative with my colors so I can. Uh, but I really want to paint that because that'll be cool. So I did a video on the assembly of that. ACV Railroad NHO scale. Good to see you, man. Um, I did a video of the assembly of that, and man, it was 40 minutes long because my OPS and computer wasn't cooperating, and I couldn't use OBS to record. I shot the intro where I went through all the piece identification and inventory and everything. I did it like 3 different times trying to get the OBS and the recording to work, and it kept giving me like a codec error or something. I don't know. But this time, as it comes back around, I've got it turning around at McKernan's, and so I can't. That's the quickest I can get it around. Um, is up there, and that way I'm not trying to back it up all the time and stuff. And so as long as the train's cooperating, that's not a problem. So now I'm going to get a above shot. So now we got that one. That one looks good because you can see almost the whole train at one point. And so when you're cutting to 5 seconds, you can really get some good stuff. You can really pick up some good stuff because you only got 5 seconds. When I do my 3D print ones, I've just been filming like a minute, and I just try to make sure that the bed's moving a lot, because people like, I guess people, the way analytics show me that people like to see that thing when the bed moves and the arms, that people like that. And then like that, again, that's how it goes. So I guess I could get one more like medium shot and could probably get 2 shorts out of this footage. Well, yeah, I can cut 5 seconds out of that last shot. The one thing is, I don't know that I really have much that's in the middle. I got a lot that are up close, and then that one's kind of further away. Now, this one I would say is maybe, no, that's close. That's the one I just did. That was up top. I'll show them to you. Let's see. Here. All right. We got this one. This is probably the medium, right? That'd be a medium. I think that's a medium. And that's pretty close. That one was super close. This one's good. So can definitely make a shorter 3 out of those. What I'm gonna do is get one more about medium here. And I probably got about 6 different ones. So what I will do is I need to go ahead and take some notes. We need to see if we beat last week's, Norman. We'll have to go see how many. Hold on, let me find my pen. All right, how did we do last week? We'll go look at that. Thank you, Tammy. All right, so last week's was called something very unique. Content. Lights, action, camera. All right, Norm, we had 383 views and 9 likes. 383 views and 9 likes. I'm relatively sure we are going to beat that tonight. Thank you. And that's what I'm going to use it for first. We'll do the opening and then we'll um, try to zoom in. I wish I could do, I wish they would let me play music for longer than 15 seconds. I hate that. All right, Norman, are we going to do a voiceover or a note tonight? I got to take notes because we won't be on when I'm making this. So we're going to do a voiceover or no? I need to know if we're going to do voiceover. I need to know if we're going to have no voiceover. How about text? And what the text would say is the title in the opening. Just music and video, no problem. And what type of music are we going to lean towards tonight? If you actually have a specific song, that would even be better. But if not, I get it. You can just put me in the ballpark. Did y'all hear? I don't know if y'all saw. I did a short this morning that had "Wang Dang Doodle" as the song. Eric Clapton and Howlin' Wolf or whatever. I think is who does it. That one was fun to make because I just let that play while I was doing the text and the other edits. I think that's what it was. It was time for a Stone song. Tumbling Dice. No problem. Coming right up. All right, so at 9 my time is that's hey I'm writing these down. Those of you that are suggesting Aerosmith and Tammy, and yeah, I'm writing those down so I can use them because I get it gets hard to come up with ideas when you're doing a bunch of um, now. Um, when I did Bohemian Rhapsody, that was easy because I did it like 6 times in a row, breaking it down. So the Stones, Tumbling Dice. I look forward to this. So what's going to happen is um, I will edit that and post it and schedule it for, it'll be 9 my time. Okay, let me write that down. Train kept rolling and train Blackfoot. So what that would be is 10 o'clock train time. This one will go off. And what is going to be the title, Norman? Ozzy. Gotcha. He does have some good stuff. Long train running. I use that one. I pull that card out a bunch. Long train running is great. The music is fantastic for a train video. Um, it really is. The thing is, the only problem with long train running is it doesn't say long train running a bunch. You'll get the chat to let the chat pick the title. All right, so we've got all right, we've got a F7 locomotive with mixed freight going down a 7% downhill grade, um, eastbound to Denver. Um, true, 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 true. But they do. A lot of times, what I would do is I try to find songs that have the word train or a train whistle or something in it. The other one I love is that's right, uh, tumbling down the grade to Denver. Oh, John's right, Norman. You're gonna like that. I don't even have to look. Tumbling down the grade to Denver. That almost makes it sound like it's crashing, which would make people click. I guess I should film derailments. People would probably like them. They like to revel in other people's misery. Yes, Casey Jones is good. Um, the Yeah, that's going to be the title. I'm sold on the title. Leonard Skinner is great. Um, um, Three Dog Night is good for training music. Um, who else? Um, oh, the Party Train by the Gap Band has a great tune to it. I love that, and it's got the train whistle at the beginning too. And everything by Leonard Skinner's great. I like to do Last Train to Clarksville is good. Um, when I was first starting the shorts, man, I was having a ball, and all I was doing was train songs that were about train. And I think I had a 24 short playlist that had all songs about trains, and they only repeated a song but different parts of it twice, and that was because both of those were in the Helix. And so I had did two shots in both helixes, and so both of those. Peace Train is real good. You ain't kidding. And you know what? A lot of these I haven't used recently. I've used all those. Um, I had fun with a lot of the Halloween ones too. I really did. So It's been an hour, everybody, and I want to thank you all for coming out. I have had a good time tonight. Um, I want to actually go get myself some dinner together, and I'm going to come. Um, Whoa, hold on, The Clash. I love The Clash, and I haven't seen that. I haven't used that. Hold up. Train in Vain. I haven't even heard of that, but I love The Clash. Yeah, I try to pick a part that like kicks in, if I can. And yeah, thank you very much for coming, Jim. I really appreciate it. Hockey and pizza with your lady. Man, that's good, man. You get to have pizza, you get to watch hockey, and you got a lady. You're lucky, wigwag. I love two out of three of those things. I'm sure two out of three of those things are good. The other one's kind of iffy sometimes. It just depends. Whoa, hold on. The Iron Horse is a Delson. What is that about? I got to look up that. I'll tell y'all what. I was pretty I was pretty worried that because when I first came on, I was having connection issues and I was having an unstable connection. And right at the end, man, it kind of kicked over for me. It started doing better. But I want to appreciate you very much for coming, Mystic John. Thank you very much. Um, Please, y'all understand. Do me a favor. Last Friday's stream, we hit 1,000 subs, and we did a 3 hour and 52 minute stream. And thanks to everybody who persevered with me through that. We got a good bit of watch time for that. But what we did is we talked about a contest that's going to be coming up on December 23rd. December 23rd, I don't know the exact time yet. But if you have not already registered for that contest, I wish you would do so because I hope you'll all get a chance to come out for that. We're going to be doing a giveaway. And to register yourself to be in the contest, all you need to do is go to last Friday's stream, that lengthy stream, and go into the comment and in all caps type enter, ENTER, and your channel name. If you're watching in replay, you're welcome to do that as well. As long as you're a subscriber to my channel, you're welcome to enter. If you're not a subscriber to my channel right now and you'd like to enter, click subscribe and then go enter. All right. So you'll go over to last Friday's live stream, and again, just look for the real long one. Click on it, go into the comments, type enter in all caps, and type your channel name right after the word enter, and that'll get you entered into the contest that we're going to do the giveaway on the 23rd. And so it's going to try to we're going to try to make it fun and try to have a lot of fellowship and it'll be real close to Christmas. We're going to try to warm up for Vinny and Sparky's giveaways and just try to have a good time during the holidays. So I would also appreciate it if you have time, if you would watch my Set It and Forget It playlist. I have a playlist that's called Set It and Forget It. It's real long, but if you'll just start it every once in a while before you go to bed or go to work, I would appreciate it because I'm trying to accumulate watch time. Thank you very much. If you can do that, I would appreciate it. Also, the short that we put together, planned, plotted, and molded and sculpted and are getting ready to do today will be going out live in about 2.5 hours. Okay. So that's 9 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock train time. The short will be going out and it'll be called Tumbling Down the Grade to Denver. We'll be using the Rolling Stones Tumbling Dice song, and we won't have a whole lot of bells and whistles. It's just going to be a good video with good music. And if y'all will watch and share that for us, we'll be sure to beat last week's showing, because last week during the lengthy live stream, we made a short as well. We got 383 views on that, which isn't terrible. And so we're going to try to beat that tonight. So if y'all would, at 10 o'clock train time, that's 10 o'clock Eastern, check out for that short and watch it for me, like it and share it, and I'm sure we'll beat last week's view count. And we'll try to maybe see if we keep doing that every week, make it better and better and better. All right, guys, y'all have a good night. I will see y'all at Vinny's because I am going to come tonight. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get off because I'm going to go get me something to eat and come watch Vinny's stream with y'all. So I'll see y'all in chat over there. Thank you very much for coming tonight. Y'all take care.